Hi y'all, today we're gonna make a fun little Christmas tree out of word animation. This could also be good for like a food pyramid or some kind of pyramid you're using for work or something like this. But it's Christmas time right now and I just decided to do it as a Christmas tree. So let's head over to Canva and do it. So the first thing you're gonna need to do, of course, is get some text. So we're just gonna go here and add a subheading. Uh, I did happy holidays. Holidays. You could do whatever. And because I kind of wanted to put it in a natural slant, what I did was look, let's see if I can find it because it's been a little hot minute since I did it. So let's see if I find the little Christmas tree I used. Because I'm a free user and it's better for me to kind of look through here and see if I can find it here versus looking through everything else because. Okay. Um, yeah, it'll take forever for me to scroll through all the paid stuff that I don't have access to find a Christmas tree. So using the little Christmas tree like that helped me line up my edges for me to go up. So let's do. Or I can do this. Hold on, let's do this like this and go into position, go in range, and let's do the tidy up. Oh, there we go. We are tidied up. So what I want to do now is I want to group these. So let's group them. And then I want to turn them up on its side. Now, if you're doing an animation like this and you just automatically put it down like this, you see how it's gonna the access point is in the center. We need to change that access point. So the way to do that is we're gonna go into elements, we're gonna go into shapes, and we're gonna grab a circle. So now what I want to do with my circle is I'm going to go up like this and I'm going to grab my circle and you can play around with your circle. Make sure it stays in a circle and doesn't go wonky or anything like that because, you know, might try that one day and see what happens, but not today. Oh, look at me duplicating what I wanted to delete. Let's delete this because I want to make sure that it is a circle. So we'll go back and get our circle. And then what I want to do now is I want to make my circle big. So I want my circle, let's see. See that line? That should be the end of my text right there. So what I want to do is kind of get it there and I'll kind of make it sort of kind of big. And then what I'll do, like half away what my text is, and this will hit the end of my text right here. So I want them lined up. So that's where I want to see my cross. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to group these all together like so. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to make it transparent. Then what I want to do is turn it around this way I want. And then you can start working with the sizes you want. But what I would do before I go any further is I'm going to duplicate the page. All right. And then I'm going to turn this one up on its side like so. I'm going to flip these around. I want to put this one behind it real quick. I'm going to put my match and move in between it. And I'm going to make sure it falls like I want to. Because if you need to adjust your circle to a different size to make your fall look better, this is where you want to do it at. You don't want to get all the way through your design and then try to say, oh, I wish my circle was bigger. I wish my circle was smaller. It's not falling the way I want to. So you want to test drive first. So let's go through here and test drive. And you can go like really slowly, like and see it fall like that. So you have that fall. So now that I got my fall the way I want it to, what I am going to do, I'm going to delete this first page right here, and then I'm going to start building my tree or whatever, your pyramid for whatever you want. So you're going to build it however size you want it to. So I'm going to do my first one, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into position and grab these. So I'm going to keep my layers tab open. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to duplicate it, and then what I'm going to go up, to my next one. So see, the way I did it, the reason I used the Christmas trees is because I could use the Christmas trees to line up and kind of make that outside of the triangle, if you know what I'm saying. So I kind of use the Christmas trees for that to kind of help me line these up. So if you can get that, On this side, it's easy because you can do this. You can see it on the center here, but you can't on this side. But that's the way and I'm gonna make sure to do that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep duplicating those all the way up and then align them the way I need them to align to make them look right. And that one's in the center there and there. And then I'm gonna just keep duplicating these all the way up like so. Now I will show you another trick at the end of this video if you want to learn it to make it look like if you want them coming in on opposite sides. So if you want them coming in one from this side, one from this side, one from this side, one from this side, I will show you how to do that. That's just a little extra bonus one, but we'll do that in a minute. I am going to use my arrow key to bump this, maybe use my arrow key to bump this up a little bit. Bump, 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 bump. Yes. Okay. Now just a little bit more. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to grab it. I'm going to duplicate it. And then you're just going to do this all the way up. So I'm going to do that real quick. Give you a little music. If you need to see this all the way, because some people do, what you can do on YouTube is you can cut the speed down on the video and see it that way. So if you need to see this all the way through, that's how you can do that. So I'm going to speed this up and keep on trucking, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm not going all the way up. That's the other reason I used the star. So what I did after that, let's see, star topper. Let's see. Where's the one I use? This one will work. Yeah, not really. I need the big thick part at the bottom. But we'll just use this one anyway. So it's going to cover some of my stuff. But so what I wanted to do here, I want to duplicate this. I want to put this down like this. Make this one invisible, like so. Group these two together, group them, and then I'm going to pull it off the page for it to come down. And now I have my second page. I also had a little, I just made a little, let's not text elements. Let's go in here. I did a little square, put that down at the bottom. Come on, give me my square. Let me move my square. And made that as like the bottom of a Christmas tree. And we just put some good old gradient in there. And no, we don't want to do that. We want to kind of like a brown. Let's see, we gotta go yellow orange to make something kind of browny looking. Something kind of browny looking, right, y'all? Do two of them, kind of do it like that, and kind of make your base down here. And if you want it to come up, do the same thing. Duplicate it, pull one up, make one. Hold on, transparency, make it invisible. Group it together. Group. And put it on your page. But this is going to be your second page. So what you want to do with it there. So if you want it to come up here and then you want to have that down, just put that down like so. They're a little crooked. I was just doing this really fast and not trying to be very accurate. So sorry about that, guys. So now what you want to do, you want to duplicate this page, but you're making the first page. So what you want to do is you're going to pull this off like so. We're going to pull this off. We're going to pull this off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take every single one of these bad boys. Let's go in position. We'll start at the bottom. And we're going to turn them on their sides. So you want to take them and put them on 90-degree angles. Let's go 90. And hit the next one. 90. Where am I at? 90. 90. All right, now that you have them all on 90-degree angles, what you're going to do is you're gonna highlight all these, or we're going to go over in position like so. We're going to position. We don't want this one. Don't want that one. So we're going to go here. We're going to hit our shift key, hit here. It's going to highlight all these. And then what we're going to do is make all these transparent. They're going to disappear. So what you can do now is you can take your first page and put it on the back side. So you're going to flip the pages. And then if you want them all to go together, you're going to push your match and move, set your duration up, and then we're going to play the animation, and it's going to come, and they're all going to show up, go to the sides, and do that. Or you can just have them, or you can have it turn. Let's duplicate this page. Take this. If you don't want that up, down yet, you want the ladder effect first, and then want them to come up, and then we'll do like the match and move here. And then you can have it like, oops, I did the wrong page. Switch the pages. Excuse me. Go the other way. Oh, see, live action boo boos, and it doesn't want to switch positions. It's trying to be me. All right, so we're going to do that, and then turn it up. So now we'll look at that, and it'll go down, and then you can have your base and your top one. I had a better start on the other one. I just don't know where it is. So that's that animation. So the other animation you're going to want to do. So let's, I like to put a space if I am doing something else. So I'm going to duplicate this page here, and I'm going to bring it over here, and we're going to do the individual ones. So to do the individual ones, what I would do for my first page, you're going to be naked, of course, and then you're going to duplicate. What I would do is I am going to go into my position. I am going to grab my friend down here. Come on. I'm going to grab my friend here, and I'm going to bring him up. And then I'm going to grab my very first one, which is the bottom one. I am going to change the transparency up on that one, and then I am going to turn it down like so. And that looks like I need to move that down just a smidge, like so. And then what you're going to do for every page, you're going to duplicate the page. You're going to go up one, turn the transparency back up, and then you're going to go and make it fall down. And then you're going to do that all the way up. So you're just going to keep duplicating the page, grabbing the next one, turn the transparency up, and you're going to make it fall. So you're going to make it fall, and you're just going to keep on trucking. And then when you get to the top, you're going to bring your star down. If you're doing a food pyramid, it'd be different. Oops, I forgot to turn transparency on there. It's like, am I doing it right? I can't see. So we're just going to keep doing that. And I'm not going to do the whole thing because, that's all you're doing all the way up till you get all the way to the top. And we're going to do that. And of course, I didn't do the transparency first. You don't have to do the transparency first. It's just easier to see if you're really got it crooked, but you should be able to tell by your degrees when you're moving what your majiggies, your words. As you can see, I can see my degrees go down to 0. So even if it's invisible, I can still see that. So, and then we're going to do that, and then you can kind of watch your animation and go, na, 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 and there you go, and then it'll just start stacking on top of each other. I wish there was a way that I could hide that, but I couldn't really find one. So if y'all find a way to kind of hide that, doing that, ooh, I did 2 in 1. But if y'all know, put that down in the comments. It'll help somebody else out at the, you know. So the other thing that you could do with these, let me uh, duplicate a page here. Let's take the magic move off of that. So say you want these to go, you want them this way, right? You want them to go this way. Well, your axis is at the wrong part. So if you want ones to fall, say you want some to fall this way. So you're going to do the opposite of what you did with the other one. So let me grab all this and kind of see if I can get rid of that. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just trash. So we're going to ungroup this real quick. Let's ungroup. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that circle and do it the opposite way. So if you want to turn it the opposite way, you're going to have to do it the opposite way. You're going to have to do, so you'll group that one. Look at me hitting wrong buttons. Goofy girl. Come on. Group it. And now you'll have an axis where you can turn it the other way. So then you'll have one each way. So if I go and grab, let me get, let's go in a position. Oh, sometimes it does that. Canva gets on my nerves when it does that. Like you'll be on one page and you go to click something and it'll send you to another page. And I'm like, dude, I'm not working on that page. It'll mess you up sometimes. So I'm going to control C that one. Hopefully it'll control V it over here. And I'll control V it over here. So let's watch that animation. It might not be, it might not stack very pretty because I'm not, let's see. So let's put it on 90. Let's shorten it down a little bit. It's not perfect, but we'll just do that right now. And I'm going to take the match and move from between these off. And then what I want to do is duplicate this page like so. And then I am going to turn, let's go in a position because you're going to have to really use position on this one. So I've got the one going, yep, this is this away one, and I've got this one going the other way. So let's do that like so. And then you'll see, I'm going to switch these around like this. So that's my first one. And then you'll see these come down like that. So you can do those. Same process as the other one. If you want to kind of ladder it up, you're just going to make these transparent and then bring this one side down and then the other side, one side. But you will have to change your access point for the ones coming off of this side. And that's another trick you can do with that. That is my little pyramid, I guess, kind of Christmas tree, food pyramid. I don't know. I don't know what to name these things. It's just terrible when you think of something that's cool. What are you going to name these things? I don't know. Maybe I should have contests on Facebook when I throw it out there for people to look at before I actually do the tutorial. What would you call this so we can name this animation? Maybe I should start doing that instead of thinking so hard. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I love you all, and thank you. I just got monetized. So I really love you guys for stopping by and watching my stuff. If you got to the end part, then you know how much I love you. I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.